Hi guys, my name is Nick Barbas. This is cooking time. This is my first video for YouTube and thank you for watching. I decided to make a chocolate banana cake because as you can see here I have a lot of bananas and here even more as you can see, so I decided to make a chocolate banana cake. I'm gonna try to make a healthier version of it by using brown sugar instead of white sugar and brown flour with antioxidants. So what we are gonna need for our cake, I'm gonna use like 250 grams of brown sugar, like 10 grams of baking powder, 5 grams of soda carbonate, like 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna use also 1 cup of olive oil. Here I have also some walnuts, I smashed them before. The cacao, like we have almost 75 grams of cacao. 3 eggs. Here we have the eggs. And my favorite part is that the chocolate. I have like 2 cubes of Toblerone here, but you can use any chocolate, bitter or whatever chocolate you want. So the first step, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna smash the bananas with this tool here, with a mixer. I'm gonna smash them. I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back. I smashed up the bananas here. So the next step is I'm gonna put the sugar to the eggs here and mix them. Make it one. Mix the sugar with the eggs. The cakes in general doesn't need a lot of effort to cook them. They are easy. They are easy recipes and doesn't take a lot of time also. Just the preparation, for the preparation we need like 20 minutes and for the cooking time is like 30 to 40 or 50 minutes. Depends on the oven you have. In the meantime, I have already switched on the oven and warm it up to 180 degrees. I mix here nicely the sugar with the eggs. Make a nice mix. Okay, it should be like that. Of course it's brown because I used brown sugar. So I leave it. I'm taking the flour. I'm gonna put the cacao, the baking powder, salt. Sorry, it was soda carbonate. The salt, olive oil, and the mix with the eggs and the sugar. I put everything inside. Now I'm gonna put the smashed bananas. Oh my god, it's becoming really huge. This cake is like for 6 to 8 people. It's to share it with your friends. I will put the walnuts also and the chocolate. This is it, and mix it very good now. Slowly, gently, and good. It should be a thick texture, you know, a thick mix. After we mix, we will put it in the tray we have for the cakes. And we are gonna bake it for like 40 to 50 minutes. We can check if our cake is ready with a knife. We put the knife in the center of the cake, and then if we put it out and we see that the knife is clean, then the cake is ready. It's so simple. I mix very well. Well, you can put, if you want, more nuts like almonds or raisins or more fruits. You can do whatever you want, you know. Cooking is imagination and love. Also, as I said before, you can use another kind of chocolate. You can put biscuits. You can do whatever you want. Change the recipe always. Don't keep it same. Okay, I think it's almost ready. Your mix should be like that. Thick, and the texture should be like that, mixed. You see? Okay, next step, we finish. This is it. Now we are gonna bake it, and our cake is gonna be ready in like 40 to 50 minutes. It's very simple and easy. What we're gonna do now, I'm gonna use some butter. I'm gonna use a teaspoon and take butter. A little bit, not so much. For the form, this is, okay, with my fingers, I'm gonna put it in the form like that, so it can go everywhere. Because what the butter is doing is, when we are gonna put the mix there for the cake, we don't want it to stuck in the form. We want to take it out after it's ready. So the butter is gonna help for that, you know, not to stuck in the form. We're gonna use a butter for that, and after we are gonna put a little bit of flour, a little bit in the form, not a lot, a little bit. Okay, if you see that butter is more than you expected, put it back. You can use it somewhere else. Of course, you have clean hands to do that. And every time. So we put the butter in the form, we finish with that. And now I'm gonna put the flour. A little bit, not so much. Just to cover. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, like, you know, just cover the butter. It's really simple. And now this is ready. So first we put the butter with our fingers, we split it everywhere to cover the form because we don't want the cake to be stuck in the form. We want to take it out after it is ready. And after we put some flour, a little bit, and we just heat it and it's ready. Now mixed once again. And we're gonna put in the form the mix for the cake. I used like 3 cups of flour. I didn't notice this before, I didn't say. I used like 3 cups of flour. Is a lot. You can use like 2. If you are not a lot of people, you can use like 2. I used 3 because I wanted the cake to be very big. Because I want to share it with my friends. I put all the mix in the form. All of it. Okay, if something stays, we use a spoon to take it. It still has. It's the same to waste our mix, so I try to put it all. You know, cakes also, the kids are loving cakes. It's nice for a snack or in the breakfast with juice. It's good to have it. And a small piece is not so bad, you know. It's really healthy. Instead of buying junk food or fast food, it's something that is from your hands. You are making it. And it's really healthy, you know what you put inside. What ingredients you used. More especially even if it's with brown flour, is even better. But you can use, instead of brown flour, you can use white sugar, white flour, or instead of brown sugar, white sugar. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Just we try to be more healthy. Okay, I think it's almost ready. Okay, as you can see, it's ready. So I'm gonna put it in the oven to bake, and I will check, like as I told you, with a knife, with this knife for example, in about 40 minutes I will check in the center of the cake, and I will put the knife in the center, and if the knife, I will put out the knife, and if the knife does not have chocolate here or something, or is not liquid, has not liquid from the cake is ready then, and we put it out. So one time, let me tell you once again what I used. I used 4 smashed bananas. I smashed them with a blender, with a blender, and I put them in the cake. I used like 75 grams of cacao, like 1 cup, you can see. I used like 1 cup olive oil. I used like 1 teaspoon of salt. Here it was. I used soda carbonate, soda for cooking. I used baking powder. Baking powder, it was like 5 grams and 10 grams of baking powder and 5 grams of soda carbonate. We used some walnuts. I smashed them before I put them in the cake. Also 3 eggs. I used 3 eggs. I used, like I told you, I used 3 cups of flour. I used brown flour. You can use maybe 2 if you're not a lot of persons, maybe 2. And also I used like 250 grams of sugar. So if you take a packet of 500 grams of sugar, you can see that you can use a half and this is okay. Sometimes we don't have to measure things. We can see by eye and we can let our mind choose the size, the quantity of the ingredients we want, how much we're gonna use. Okay, I see that 250 grams maybe is a lot for me, but maybe I don't want it so sweet, so maybe put like 200 or 150. Okay, it's not gonna be so sweet, but it's more healthy, you know. If you put less sugar, it's gonna be more healthy, of course. You can put, instead of sugar, you can put only bananas, and you can put only 6 bananas, for example, and it's gonna be a little bit sweet from the bananas. So it doesn't need to use sugar, but for the children especially, I think you need to put some sugar. Like 200 is okay, or 250. I use 250 because the cake is huge. The cake is really huge. Okay, this was my first video, my first trying for YouTube. This is cooking time. I am Nick Barbas. Thank you again for watching. Now I am gonna wait for the cake. I will check in like 40 minutes. I will show you how I'm gonna do the trick with a knife to check if the cake is ready. Thank you very much for watching and see you later. Bye bye. Okay, we are back, and now we're gonna check the cake, and as I told you, so I think it's ready now. 40 minutes passed, so we're gonna check after 40 minutes is the first check. So like this, we put the knife in the center, and as you can see, the knife is clean, has nothing. So the cake is ready. This is the check. This is the cake. We should wait to cut it in pieces. When it's gonna be ready, I'm gonna cut it in pieces. I'll show you again. This is our cake. I hope you enjoy the recipe. I will say again, this is my first attempt, my first trying to make a video to YouTube because I love cooking. I'm Nick Barbas, this is cooking time. This was the chocolate banana cake recipe. It's very easy, keep it simple. It doesn't need a lot of effort and you can make it in like 20 minutes. You need only 20 minutes to prepare and like 40 to 50 minutes to bake the cake. So this is it. I will show you later. I'm gonna cut a piece and I will show it to you when it's gonna be ready in about 1 hour. Okay, bye. Cake again, and now we are gonna cut a piece to serve to see the result. It's like 1 hour passed and now it's cold. It's okay. Or better, we can take it out. We have a proper plate here. You can find this in the market. So here we are gonna put our cake. You will see now the trick I was telling you about the butter. You will see that the cake, it will come out immediately. It will not stuck. So we'll do it like that. So the cake is ready. So as you can see, this side is full of chocolate. It's very dark. This is our cake. This was banana chocolate cake. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Once again, I'm saying it's very healthy. It's better eat this than other. Sorry, but than other crabs like junk food, fast food, like biscuits from the market. Better do a cake. Do a cake for your children or for the family or for your friends. Share it with your friends. It's very important to share your food. It's very important. So this was my first video, as I said. It was, I don't know if I did well. I hope you enjoyed. I love the cakes. I love it. I try not to eat so many sweets, but we cannot resist it. So this is it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon with a new recipe. Bye.